Hey, it's part 11. It's the final part. You guys ready to finish this? I am. I'm tired. We have The Sixth Sense, classic. The Skulls and the Skulls 2. First one's pretty decent, second one's just okay. And I do have the third one, but it's on VHS, and that one wasn't too bad. The Spike Lee Joint Collection. This comes with Clockers, Jungle Fever, Do the Right Thing, Crooklyn, and Mo Better Blues. The only one of these I've seen is Do the Right Thing, and that was a fantastic movie. The Spirit, it's alright. The Spongebob Squarepants movie, that's a classic. The Stepfather remake, that's okay. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, haven't watched that yet. The Suburbans, also haven't watched that yet. 4 movies set here of The Substitute, The Substitute 2, School's Out, The Substitute 3, Winner Takes All, and The Substitute 4, Failure is Not an Option. First one's great, 2, 3, and 4 are just okay. The second one is literally the first movie over again. The third one takes place at a college instead of a high school, and the fourth one takes place at a military academy. There you go. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the remake, that's a good one. The Thin Red Line, have not watched that yet. The Tick, the complete series, the entire series. This is the live action series. Haven't watched that yet. The Tie That Binds, also haven't watched that yet. The Truman Show, I know this is a classic, but I haven't watched that yet. This is a Blumhouse 4-movie set that comes with The Veil, Mercy, Visions, and Mockingbird. These are 4 movies that I have not watched yet. The Walking Deceased, it's a parody movie. Haven't watched it yet, but Lord knows how stupid that one is. The Watcher in the Woods, also haven't checked that out yet. And 2 more I haven't seen. The Weatherman and The Wedding Date. The Wedding Planner, that's really bad. The Whole 9 Yards and The Whole 10 Yards. They're goofy, fun movies. I like them. 13, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. Absolutely love that one. 13 Days, that's a great movie. 3, haven't watched that yet. 3 Kings, great movie. 3 to Tango, it's okay. Thunderbird 6, haven't watched that yet, but it is the sequel to Thunderbirds Are Go, which I have watched, and it's decent. If you notice, they make up that little mural on the side. Tiger House, haven't watched that yet, although I do have a big crush on Kaya Scodelario, so this should be pretty good. And Ed Skrein is in it, and I love him, so this should be a really good watch. Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie, haven't watched that yet. Today You Die, that's a pretty decent Steven Seagal movie. Tokyo Gore Police, I've heard really, really weird things about this one, but that should be good. Tom and Jerry, The Lost Dragon, haven't watched that yet. I am trying to get all the Tom and Jerry movies and cartoons. Tomcats, that's okay. Tommy Boy, classic. Top Dog, it's pretty goofy. Torment, haven't watched that yet. Torque, also haven't watched that yet. And then these next 2 I know are classics, but I haven't checked them out yet. The original Total Recall and Trading Places. Training Day, great movie. Trapped, that's pretty good. Trapped in Paradise, I have not watched that yet. Treasure Island, also have not watched that yet. Trial and Error, also have not watched that yet. Triloquist, yep, haven't watched it. And Troop Beverly Hills, still have not watched that yet. We have True Lies. This is a great movie. I really wish they would get around to putting a Blu-ray out of this, because this is really just a fantastic movie. Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, haven't watched that yet. This is a double feature set of Tupac Resurrection and Juice. I already mentioned that I have Juice on Blu-ray. It's a great movie. I picked this up for Tupac Resurrection because I have the hardest time finding that, and it's a fantastic documentary. Turbulence, haven't seen that yet. Turistas, also haven't watched that yet. TV Guide Spotlight, 13 of TV's spookiest Halloween episodes. You just get episodes from Bewitched, Married with Children, Mad About You, Roseanne, News Radio, Ned and Stacy, I Dream of Jeannie, Square Pegs, The Jeffersons, The Facts of Life, That 70s Show, Third Rock from the Sun, and The Cosby Show. Haven't watched that yet. 2 Weeks Notice, also haven't watched this yet. This is a set that's just called Ultimate Collection. This comes with Prom Night, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, those two I haven't seen. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, which is just okay. Halloween H2O, which is fantastic. And Halloween Resurrection, which sucks. Ultimate Prey, I had to get this. This looks just so cheesy. When the Green Beret becomes the prey. Oh, this should be a lot of fun. Ultraviolet, the extended cut, haven't watched that yet. Underclassmen, that's okay. Undercover Brother, fantastic. I have seen the sequel. Sequel's pretty stupid. Sorry if the video cut out. Phone ring. Underworld and Underworld Evolution. These are just okay. I was never a big fan of those movies. Undisputed, haven't watched that yet. Unfaithful, also haven't watched that yet. United 93, great movie. Universal Soldier 2 and 3, these are the 2 TV movies they did. Haven't watched those yet. Unstoppable, also haven't watched that yet. Until Death, good Van Damme movie. Untraceable, haven't checked that out yet. Up, that's a classic. Upright Citizens Brigade, the complete first season, haven't watched any of that yet. Uptown Girls, classic. I love and miss Brittany Murphy so much. This is an Urban Comedies 4-movie spotlight series set. This comes with CB4 the movie, which is great. Def Jam's How to Be a Player, which I have not watched. Trippin', which I have not watched. And Undercover Brother, which I just said was really good. Urban Justice, that's a decent Steven Seagal. Urban Legend, classic. Love that movie. Urban Legend's Final Cut, that's a decent sequel. U.S. Marshals, haven't watched that yet. Vampire in Brooklyn, also haven't checked that out yet. Venom, this is the Dimension horror movie, haven't watched that yet either. VHS, it's okay, it's not very good. Village of the Damned, haven't watched that yet. Vince Vaughn's Wild West Comedy Show, this is a good one. Viva La Bam, the complete first season, haven't watched any of that yet. Vulgar, also haven't watched that yet. Wake of Death, good Van Damme movie. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, haven't watched that yet. Walk the Line, the theatrical cut and the extended cut. I know that's considered a classic, but I haven't watched that yet. Wallace and Gromit, A Grand Day Out, great short. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, fantastic. I love Wallace and Gromit. There's an 8-movie horror pack that comes with Waxwork, which I haven't watched yet. 976 Evil 2, The Astral Factor, which I haven't watched yet. Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College, which I've seen none of the Ghoulies movies. The Unholy, which I haven't watched yet. Chud 2, which I haven't watched yet. And Class of 1999, which I haven't watched yet. But it also comes with Chopping Mall, which I've seen, which is really, really good. And Slaughter High, which I've seen, which I wasn't a big fan of. Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2, both fantastic movies. Weird Al Yankovic, The Ultimate Video Collection, fantastic videos. Welcome to Mooseport, that's okay. Whatever It Takes, haven't watched that yet. What's the Worst That Could Happen? It's pretty decent. What the Bleep, Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm not quite sure what this movie is, but I'm intrigued by it. Double feature set of When Harry Met Sally and the Marine. Very odd double feature set. I do own all of the Marines on Blu-ray. When Harry Met Sally, I recently watched for the first time. It's pretty good. When a Stranger Calls, the original. Haven't watched that yet. White Chicks, the theatrical cut and the unrated cut. Classic. White Noise, pretty decent. I haven't seen the second one yet. White Oleander, haven't watched that yet. I heard really good things. Who is Harry Crumb? I highly recommend this movie. This is a really fun mystery whodunit movie. Highly recommend that one. Wieners, haven't seen that yet. Wild Hogs, it's pretty decent. Wild Things, the unrated cut, Wild Things 2, and Wild Things Diamond in the Rough, or Diamonds in the Rough. I've only seen the first one, which is pretty decent. I do have the fourth movie, but we already talked about it in the Blu-rays. Willard, this is the remake. I love this movie to death. William Shakespeare's Romeo plus Juliet, that's a good one. Willow, I know it's a classic, but I haven't watched it yet. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, this is a classic, and that I have seen. Win a Date with Tad Hamilton, haven't seen that yet. Wind Talkers, the theatrical cut and the director's cut, haven't seen that yet. Wishmaster and Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies, 2 movies I have not watched yet. Witchblade, the complete series, this also comes with the movie, haven't watched any of that yet. Witness, also haven't seen that yet. Alright, we're getting to the end of the DVDs here. We have Wizards of Waverly Place, Supernaturally Stylin', and Wizards of Waverly Place, Wizard School. That's I like Wizards of Waverly Place. That was one of the last shows that I watched when I was younger. We have Triple X, not great, but it's a fun movie. I recommend it. State of the Union is awful, and Return of Xander Cage is decent. And finally, Yours, Mine, and Ours, the remake. It's okay. That's it for the DVDs. Bye-bye.